Well, hello folks, and welcome along to the 2026 Sports Climbing Australia Youth National Champion Lead Finals, folks. Today we're showcasing the very best young climbers in the country. Our under 17 and under 19 athletes battle it out for the national title here at Climbing Jungle Ballina, folks. These young climbers have already fought it out through the qualifying rounds to earn their place in today's final, folks. So it all comes down to one climb, one shot, one moment. How high can they get themselves up the wall under this pressure? I think we're about to see some incredible stuff. These young athletes representing the future of Australian climbing, I'm sure. International competitions as well, and potentially a future Olympian or two, I reckon. But folks, a big shout out to Sports Climbing Australia, the setters, the judges, the volunteers, the coaches, the families for making this event possible. And the crowd, we need you today. Cheer loud, support all the climbers, create some great atmosphere, folks, worthy of a national final. This is our national final. The athletes are ready. I hope the crowd's ready. I hope you're ready online, folks, the live stream. So let's crack in and get underway for the under 17 and under 19 lead finals. And I'd like to, before we get going, welcome the one, the only, the amazing Ian Gilmartin to the commentary box here today. Ian, I'm pumped. What about you, buddy?
Yeah, always pumped, Chase, ready to roll, ready to have some fun. And yeah, I do love the lead, the perilousness, like you say, of one shot. It makes very, very tense, very exciting climbing.
Different style of climbing. The other day we did the boulder, and you get your 4 minutes, and you have a few shots at it, and you can work it out. But here's all of the competitors, folks, standing at the bottom of the wall.
Yeah, and it's a few familiar names as we always see. Fletcher, who really did amazing in the bouldering, really put a marker down again in the qualifying in the lead. Interesting to see if he can still rep that New Zealand again. And these climbs look really interesting. Very, very impressive route settings team they put together. So, yeah, I'm keen to see how we get on with them.
So let's have a bit of a look. Our starting lineup here was the folks, as we go through who has qualified. There's 10 finalists here in each of the categories: under 17 male female, under 19 male female, and we've got 10 in each category. They come out in reverse order, Ian. So if you finished first or you qualified highest, you come out last.
Yep.
And if you came in 10th qualifying, you come out first. That's how it works. But let's go through quickly who made it into the cut. You can follow along, folks, at Sports Climbing Australia. There is a Sports Climbing results section on the Sports Climbing Australia website, so you can have a little look. So here's the under 17 lead finalist, and that's kind of in reverse order. They come out sort of, Hayley will come out first, I believe.
Yeah, slightly different way. Yeah, Hayley, and then Charlotte Chin, Indiana Fraser, Laura Howe, Arabella Jones, Esther and Sophie Kingwell, Sylvia Palmer, Iris Tay, and Ellie Wilkinson. So that is again, if you've watched any of the events or watched the boulder, that is a pretty familiar list of incredibly strong young females. So
we've got a couple of the competitors from New Zealand. So Charlotte and Sylvia are over from the land of the long white cloud. Great to have the Kiwis in the house as well. They can't win obviously the national championships, but they can win the competition. But there you go. There's your lineup for the under 17 females, folks. Well, let's go to the young men, and this is a pretty solid lineup as well. Now we had some pretty big showdowns by the two New Zealand lads, Fletcher and Xavier. They crushed in the boulder. They're in the lineup again here today.
Yeah, I don't think this is the. I think it's alphabetical. That's what I was just trying to think.
Gotcha, that's what's happened.
This is because Fletcher McGrath 2 tops yesterday, insane.
Yep.
But yeah, this is your top 10, so not exactly how it's going to come out. I think Dan Cowling came in 3rd. So a little bit of a mix-up in terms of how you'll see them.
Oh, yeah, the scoreboard's done alphabet. Good spot, Ian. Good spot.
Yeah, I've got some uses. I've finally come worth it. But no, this is, if you see these names again, Liam Alford, Elawan, Dan Cowling, Fred Dixon, we've got Kai Go, Jonathan Mason, Fletcher McGrath, Enzo Meredith-Jones, William Smith, and Xavier Wasek-Webb. Some, again, familiar names from boulders, some new faces. But I'll tell you what, there's nobody in here just on goodwill. They're all on merit. There was incredible qualifying performances from a big field. And Yeah, look at this. Look at the lead's a great one. Look at the crowds piling in. Beautiful sun today as well.
Oh, the weather's putting it on, thankfully, and the doors are open down there. Great spot for lead climbing. Look at that. Like, that's an amazing venue for the competition, folks. And, you know, big shout out to the Jungle Climbing Gym down there in Ballina. They've really opened the doors, literally, to everyone today. See what I said there? See what I said there, Ian? Well, let's roll into the 19s categories and let's see the lineup for that, because you know, some strong shows there as well. Again, alphabetical order, not in the Katie Chin, Oriel, and Nina came in the sort of the reverse order qualifiers, but all the competitors are now heading back. We're going to start off pretty quickly, so let's roll to the males. That's the lineup, not the lineup, but the competitors, and I'm sure they'll fix the lineup as we get going. But
again, you see that a few of the names are familiar. Daniel Spice won the Boulder, back in the lead again, and a few that we didn't like. We were asking about Oriel not being in the Boulder, and yesterday she came and put a heck of a marker down, and she actually did a bat hang shake off one hold from the top yesterday.
Well, Oriel's always good to watch. She's good. She's good entertainment.
Her mum texted me and she said, "I know what you'd be screaming." But it was brilliant. It was classic, and also she'd already guaranteed the first place in that spot. But so definitely we're in for some excitement. Stay tuned. Get your drinks ready now, because you won't be able to move for the next couple of hours. Action, really, isn't it?
Indeed. Well, we're going to roll straight through from 17s to 19s in one long stream, folks, so hang around for that. Now, let's just quickly have a look at the wall, if we can get a bit of a shot on the wall. There are 4 lead climbs on the wall, and it goes up through some pretty steep territory, folks, which is brilliant. How does it work, Ian? So if we can get a shot, maybe a bit further out shot from on the wall, so we can see the climbs in perspective.
Beautiful signing, though.
Yeah, there you go, Youth Nationals. Big one. So have a look. So, folks, fairly simple conversation when it comes to how does a lead climb. Oh, that's fantastic to put the lift there. How does the lead climb? We might get some on-site people to move that. That's crazy. But anyway, let's have a look at how does it score, Ian.
Yeah, so basically, once you establish on the first hold and your feet come off the ground, that's it. You're underway. We have seen really amazing climbers suffer a little slip on a first hold before. That's it. There's no second takes.
Once
you establish and begin your ascent, you must clip before your knee passes the quick draw. As you work your way up, you clip yourself in the quick draws with your lead rope all the way up, and the idea is to get to the anchors at the top, which would guarantee you the maximum points of the 100. But as you progress up the climb, more points for the more holds. And when you get to a hold and secure it, there is a plus for when you move past it, even if you fall, but you're moving past it towards the next hold. There's that small positive, which we have seen with the action last year. We saw that separate a lot of people.
Yeah, a positive move from the hold, even if you don't get to the next hold, is a plus. It's not necessarily out of 100 every time.
No,
But you progress along. It's a little bit easier to follow along than Boulder, but we
can just see who got the highest. That's it.
Yep.
If you get to the top, so you click the anchor at the top, then it doesn't really matter. You've done all you can. The worst you can get is losing and qualifying.
Yeah. Now there is a time frame, and I don't know if they're timing it today. Usually, in the international competitions, it's about the scoring is about progressing, collecting points as you go, but also you've got a time frame which is 6 minutes, so you can't. It seems like a long time, but I tell you what, it goes pretty quick. So you can't go past the 6 minutes.
Which we've only ever seen in any competition, really, 1 or 2 people ever take longer. Here you go, a little demo there.
There's some replays from the other day, I think. Bit of the highlights of the qualifiers, and
we've seen some great set. I mean, these routes look incredible to us. But even last year, I remember the fireworks and the beauty is getting different splits. In fact, when they set these routes, they set lots of different cruxes. So it's not just like there's one horrific move that everyone goes at. Usually they try to make it so there's a lot of committing moves, and it's going to be interesting to see how it works out today. There's so many different body compositions. These age groups is 17 bracket as well. Some kids are shot up, some are still a little shorter. So, you're going to see some big wingspans, some more compact. No Attacker anymore, but we used to love seeing how she'd figure out the betas, didn't we? That was
It's I was going to say, like, the only person who's ever run the clock further than 6 minutes is Taco. And it seems like she could hang on there for 60 minutes. But
she never
here we got our first couple of athletes out, folks. The first two competitors from the 17s. This is, we're ready to roll, ready to go. So this is, I believe, Ellie Wilkinson from Queensland. And I think this is Jonathan Mason from SA. And our first two competitors. There we go. Let's see if we can get a shot around that scissor lift. Fantastic place to leave it for the comp. And see if we can follow the climbers up the wall.
Okay, here we go. So Belayers look ready. Again, familiar faces. Shout out to them. They're an integral part of this competition. You know, making sure you're not giving them too little rope, but making sure that they're supported.
Yep. So
nothing worse than a short rope, is there, when you're climbing?
That's it. Now,
nice little step.
Yeah.
A couple of pinches.
Now, as you see, if you're familiar with this, folks, then you know all about it. But if you're not, how does it work? As you go up, you need to clip into the quick draws. Now, part of the rules of lead climbing competition is that you cannot climb past those more than knee height.
Yes.
Okay, so you've got to clip them as you go. That's a safety measure, so that's just part of the process. And you can't climb up and climb back down. You have to clip them in sequence. So there's a fair bit going on here for lead climbing compared to boulder.
yeah, I was going to say, we have seen you. It does sound crazy, especially if you're a lead climber. Like, I try and clip as soon as I'm in any kind of range of it. But when they're so comfortable and competent, these lead climbers, that we have seen it in the past where people forget, and it gets to their knee, and we've seen a couple of DQs from that. So we don't want to see that.
No, we don't.
And both,
so there's a fair bit from a strategy point of view. With lead climbing, you're not only thinking about the moves, but you need to think about the pace that you're moving at.
Yeah, energy preservation. Yeah, exactly, Jace.
Yep. And
do you go quick and explosive, or do you go slow and steady? Yeah. What do you think? What's your preference?
Slow and steady. I'm a kind of a mid-range. I like to climb as fast as I can safely to the hardest piece.
Yeah.
Arrive with a bit more in the tank, and you don't know, because this is what's called an on-site, or almost on-site. You get a chance to look at the climb for a couple of minutes, but that's it. Now this is the first time you've touched the holds, the first time you've done the moves.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. And it's a strange one, like you said. You don't necessarily know where the crux is. She's definitely in the bit here on the right of your screen where it's really cranking up. It is very overhung here.
Looks like we might have come to a couple of the crux moves. Crux is a bit of a term for maybe one of the harder pieces of the climb, which is a bit of an in term. Anyway, each of them are moving quite nicely. Jonathan looking pretty smooth, actually.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Ellie's starting to fight, but still looking good. Jonathan looking great.
As I was looking at my phone, I was like, it was actually like where I was wanting there to be a foot. There isn't. Normally,
Ellie,
there's a foot there and there isn't something.
All right.
He's super overhung here. Look at this clipping on the basic.
Yeah.
Got a good straight out.
Oh! Yeah, so that's where, you can really gas out on that one arm and clip, but he looked fabulous at that point. Well, folks, you can see that first sort of section seems fairly straightforward in the climbing, but as it tends to do, Ian, kicks into difficulty later in the climb.
Yeah, and I mean, nerves affect everybody differently as well. I think you said it best, that they both went like you would. They're quite quick, pacey out the front, and sometimes gives you less time to think. I'm always very methodical. Watch my foot go. And I'm thinking, well, I'm not using as much explosive power. I'm going to be fitter, but you can't. Once that forearm gets pumped, there's not much. Shaking for all of the day doesn't help much. But good effort from both there.
Speaking of pump, there, I can tell you can see Jonathan struggling undo that knot. Once you pump, it's hard to get the knot undone. Yep. Well, there you go. First crack at the wall for these competitors, and
should be young Liam.
Yep. So we should have Liam coming out from Queensland, Liam Alford, and Charlotte Chin from New Zealand should be our next competitors out today. So
she got 21. And it is live. If you want to follow it at home, as Jason mentioned, there's live scoreboard on Sport Climbing Australia. It's actually really good. So you can see now we've got Charlotte Chin next, and yeah, 21 points, and then Jonathan was 22.
Oh, that's great. Yep. This live scoreboard's up and going, folks. See if you can track it down. All right, looking confident, both of them. And you know, here's a example of some of that different height work with when you're talking about maybe Liam here. Liam a little bit shorter, but many of the World Cup climbers are 5 foot nothing.
Yeah, I always love when we watch young Emery and all those. You're like, oh yeah, epic. It's they're doing it for the shorter climbers like myself. But yeah, Liam's so powerful, so powerful. He's great climber.
Oh, a little bit of a
start.
Yeah, a bit of a run up start, but maybe not too hard, but certainly something play in your head a little bit.
This is an awkward first clip.
Yeah.
Good hold though.
Nice.
I love it when there's a huge hold like that orange hold. I was going to say, and it's just time out jib on top. But yeah.
Well, it looks like some great setting. Bit of art as well, in the setting here on the lead. So this is looking great.
These 360s on the left.
Yep. Yep. Liam looking nice and smooth at this moment in time. Charlotte not looking that comfortable. Maybe just, I think she might have maybe misread this sequence here, but that's quite strong up through here.
Climbing herself out of it.
Yep. A bit of a harder move using that one, but
he was just using the actual slopers as well instead of like the big orange.
Oh
chip
no!
To the side. I was going to say, missed that big orange chip to the side.
Yeah, just didn't see it. Well, that's the heartbreak of lead climbing, folks. You're one shot. You don't get another crack at it. So it.
Yeah, I think he just thought, I can hold the slope, but didn't notice that crimp to the left. Interesting. It's a bit unfortunate. He's so strong as well. Okay, come on then, Charlotte.
Charlotte's ready to roll. Move up into this section here. We know it gets a little bit funky, a few moves higher, so Charlotte starting to find her groove a little bit.
Yeah, I was just going to say a lot of adjustments, but she seems to be a little bit smooth.
Looking a little tentative here. Looking pumped, maybe smart climbing here. Just maybe see if she can get a little bit of something back before she sort of moves into this extra steep territory.
I'm going to say I think she adjusted about 8 times trying to, find something that just wasn't there. Yeah, nice. They're pretty decent pockets, so you can see she's getting pretty much 4 fingers in them.
Yeah, yep. You can get hold of it.
Bit narrower.
Yeah, this I think this is where this pump matters. If you arrive at this section here, a little bit more, bit of a crimp out to the right there, I would say, with that orange one, and something big up to the white here. This is where you kind of...
When you hit that crimp, that's good. You have that feeling. She's a bit littler, and like I said, that little, she always do a wall bump there.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
There's a little crimp on that white right-hand one there as well, which looks pretty good. Oh, hit it.
Big holds now.
She's kind of having to shuffle to everything, which will be a bit more fatiguing.
Start to see as she moves along, you can tell a little bit of a telltale sign, as Ian and I've seen this a few times. The elbows start to come up, and that's where the fatigue starts to set in. Yeah. But Charlotte doing well. A little bit shaky at the start, but this middle section's been a lot more solid. But you can certainly see a little bit of...
She's taking a lot more time, yeah. This is sort of like I say...
A couple of big moves here. I think she needs to get her foot up nice and high.
When we saw Ellie just come out the guns blazing, Charlotte's probably taken an extra minute or so to get to a similar sort of point here.
There we go. Much better. Wow, look at that.
See, she's having to
pump. What a great shot that is.
I think you have to walk your feet out.
Yeah. Just one of those things you sort of... She's like, I got this. Charlotte, shake it out.
That's good. That's a great positive mindset as well. Remember where you are. You're at the Nationals. You've got a crowd.
That's right.
See what you compete for. Have some fun. Enjoy.
Nothing to lose. You've made the finals.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there you go.
See what that is cool. I love a battle. This can be a hard one.
Oh, wow. Geez, I tell you what. I know. From thinking, 3 moves ago that she was cooked, right now she's still battling hard, which I love.
That thumb press is going to be hard.
This is going to be a bit of a...
Do you know what she does? When she finds a nice hold, she anchors and chalks, stretches out of it every time, which is quite nice. Then she goes back to this bad thumb turn.
Good at recovery, which is awesome. Got her feet in the right position. Look at this. Wow, what a battle.
Tell you what, this is becoming quite an iconic scent, isn't it? You know, she's really settled into a position. I think her style is quite not pragmatic itself. Yeah, she's slow, checks, tests, then goes. Slow, checks, tests, then goes. But it's really, really working.
Oh, found herself a great knee bar. Using all the tips and techniques here, folks. This is a bit of a masterclass. Nice work, Charlotte.
Spooky knee bar, isn't it? Yeah. On a left tiptoe, pretty much.
Yeah, nice high feet now. This is, you know,
she's going to have to do another one.
Turning the head wall.
Here.
Oh, well done.
So that was brilliant.
Yeah, well done. And she should be proud of that. She fought all the way. Well done, Charlotte. There you go.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Wow. We've started off with a bang. Plenty of excitement in the on the scoreboard already, folks. And Charlotte and Jonathan.
Yeah, so Liam 11
in the lead.
Jonathan 22.
Yep.
We'll see Charlotte's will go up now.
So you can see Charlotte's plus there, folks. So that's where she went for the next hole but didn't get it. So positive movement towards the next hole. So that because that's part of the, you know, the strategy when you're on the wall. You know, you think, all right, well, let's make positive move. If I think I'm going, I wanted to get a plus on the scoreboard. You know, so
always
smart to think about. Yep, 100%.
It really has split many a competition we've seen over the years.
Well, they're always, you know, it's always great to see. Usually, as you sort of go down or up the finishing ranks, the climbers get higher and higher. It's always quite fun.
We should hopefully see some tops today. We want to see some. Sound looks good. Okay, so
all right, we got
Iris, is it?
Iris Tay from WA and Enzo. Enzo was in the boulder, did all right in the boulder too.
Iris got a bit of tape on her elbow there, hopefully nothing serious. I saw Nina competing yesterday and she'd broke her finger in tennis and just had it taped up, but still managed to hold her own.
Just like, about it. Here, just strap it up. I've got 5 other digits. I'll be right.
I'll be all right.
Yeah, I'll be all right. There you go.
She's a little littler again as well, like you said before. So.
Yeah, always love to see how the different styles of climbers create different beta as we go along. So they're often running, often climbing, not running.
Which is going at a speed.
Oh, how's those? That's the new Ondra shoe. Good shoe actually. Quite like that. Not great for a slab, but big fan.
Not great for a bank account either, but they are.
No, they don't mind stinging you.
There's a new Drago sport climb shoe that's been new Scarpa. It's kind of like a Drago, but they're like they said it's got a firmer midsole and $340 USD or something. I thought, okay, well,
crikey,
it can stay.
Well, I tell you what,
beautiful, but it can stay in America. Yeah.
Well, there is that new type of rubber actually out and about. So, Ian, you know, there's technology improvements in rubber on shoes. Doesn't necessarily make too much difference outdoors, but indoors, you know, that can make all the difference, certainly with these holes.
I'll be honest, Jess, that's not what's holding me back. It's not the rubber that's holding me back. Yeah,
but here we go.
Yeah,
Iris
really
and
nice
Enzo making great progress here. Enzo looking a little bit more comfortable. Iris, I don't think she's got into her rhythm just yet, but maybe she can take a little break here, take a little moment and gather herself.
Yeah, this is that spot where, just got to use that shaker because you're going to go good pocket and then not so great pocket clip. Once you're through that and hit that crimp on the right high, you're
Well, we see there's quite long moves in these section here. So for some of the shorter climbers, this will be quite powerful. You know, so she's doing well though. Nice section with the heel.
Yeah. She can get a lot more. She was a little lot more fingers in the pocket.
Yeah.
Enzo's going really nice.
He's up to close to the high point here. Mm-hmm. This next section we saw, I think it was Jonathan out there on the heel, and he holds the high point at 22.
Ooh, nice,
but
nice. Yeah, this could be under threat. Oh,
Enzo, just
this is it. This is the high point here.
Yeah, this is where Jonathan couldn't make this clip. Oh, it's a bit awkward. Enzo's got still a bit more power left in the tank.
Once the quick draw starts,
that's burning. Oh yeah,
so,
yep.
Oh, that's
yep.
just pure.
It's made a high point now. Nice. All right, Iris. Oh,
I think he knew he was good.
Yeah.
His hands were shit.
Yeah.
Well done to clip and move.
well, that looks like an awkward clip there too. So sometimes it's not the move, it's the clip position. So we shall see. But Iris again, doing one of these, dig deep and battle sections. She seems comfortable here though.
Yeah, interesting to see.
She's got to get it. Now she's chosen a little different. Got this barn door though. She might need to get her foot on. Nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
Beautiful move. Beautiful move.
It feels like Charlotte just ignored that far left hand.
All right, Iris. Little bit of an awkward clip here, but not necessarily looking like she's struggling though. But these next couple of moves did look a long way. And, this is where I think she'd have to dig deep for some power. Oh, and actually, I think she just overshot that one. Iris was actually, I think she still had a bit left in the tank. Well done, Iris. Good job. Pretty close to, don't think she would have got a high point there, but I think that'll be up there though. Iris you can see she just overshot it a bit. Yeah, that's always challenging up there. You can't really see the distance. A little bit tired.
It'd be interesting, yeah, close to a similar spot. It's not just up there just yet.
All right, well, Enzo did get a 24 plus, so Jonathan moves down a smidgen.
Enzo has two plus stacks.
Yeah, yep. So well done. Iris hasn't updated yet, but she'd be pretty close up there with Charlotte. I think maybe 23 or something like that. But
24 plus tie.
24 plus tie. There you go. All right. Oh, it always progresses well. The competition.
Yeah.
The heat's on. Anyway, the crowd are sitting back enjoying that, folks. Hope you are at home as well. Give us a shout out in the live stream. There is a few shouts in there. Big shout out to Haley and Charlotte. Liam, get involved in the chat, folks. Always great to have you on. And share out the link. Let people know. The more we improve the visibility of the climbing competition, the more it will be included in international. Australia gets it included in international competitions, and we're trying to put on a good show for the Olympics, folks. So let the general public know. It's been crazy, the growth in bouldering gyms and climbing interest. So it's great to see this young set of competitors. I think this is another record year of youth at the Youth National.
Oh, boom! Look at that.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, what can I say? Yeah, there's a lot of hype. There was obviously even movies are starting to come that way. We spoke about Apex the other day.
Yep.
Taron Egerton, Charlize Theron, she was climbing for the premiere in America.
Yep. Oh, well, you had someone famous at your gym the other week. That's all.
We're going to say Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney Sweeney.
Okay,
yeah.
Sydney Sweeney, and a few other actors have been coming in.
That. Yeah,
last week. But yeah, they're all trying it. That's what I mean. It's one of those things that's becoming not as, I don't want to say niche, but it's not as non-mainstream. It's a little bit more mainstream. So families are coming. We see heaps of people saying, "Oh, we'll try it for a day." Hardcore membership climbers still, you remain similar, but there is a lot more interest because it's set now more accessible. When we used to go, we went to a gym 15 years ago. It was nothing to climb. You had to make your own climb because it was all so hard. Whereas now the route setters are, professionals.
It's a professional,
and they're making climbs that are for beginners, intermediates, kids, adults. Tried that same move. Liam did that.
Yeah.
Slow bowl.
Oh, unfortunately, that's it for the one. And Laura's still on the wall.
She's going good at it.
She looks really comfortable, huh? Yep.
We don't want to jinx her.
No, we don't want to jinx her, but really nice, well-controlled climbing. Keeping her arms straight, resting when she can, chalking in smart spots. This is great.
Yeah, she's always one to watch.
She's missed the crimp out to the right.
Skip.
But you know what? Doesn't matter to her. Well, no, it will. I think it's going to get her in a spot that maybe it's a bit. Oh, here we go. She spotted it.
I'm gonna say she's explosive.
Oh, look at that. That's composure right there, Ian. So young competitor. That was
tall
smart
for a smaller girl. I don't say she's little, she's not, but she always, even in the bowling we were watching the other day, she was just so impressive.
Wow, that's good. Look at her, just straight up here. Oh no, she might.
Even if she can't get it, she'll adjust. She'll look like her strength.
Good drop knee.
Such good fight.
Yeah.
Really great fight, this girl.
I think she'll hopefully she
Leg's got a little bit of a shake on that, so she's in a tricky spot.
Little powerful section there. Oh, she's clipping from quite an awkward position. But
see what I mean? They're fighting her is incredible.
All right, let's see.
As a belayer, it's nervy.
Yeah.
You doing what? But she's so good. She's so good. Come on, bud. I think she'll stick this. The fighting it, yeah. Oh, same spot.
Again, it's just that little bubble there. It must be. We might see if the team can get a close up on that hold. But
incredible.
It's right up there, jammed into the crease section. So you got to be there's an accuracy issue. Yeah. Yep. Well, Laura probably see that. Yeah, boom, just overshot it again. I think that's kind of equal high as well.
Because everything's open until that point as well. A lot of open crimps. You go, okay, sweet. You don't expect one to be blocked. It's a bit of a sneaky move by the setters.
Yeah.
You know? She's still looking at it now.
She's like, what? And I think she had plenty left in the tank, like the last two climbers. Well, that's it.
I would never write her off. Yeah, she was the fight. Her legs were shaking. She was still pushing.
Yep.
Great work. So another one, 24 plus. So we're finding this is a big crux point.
That's where it looks like it's more an accuracy crux point rather than pump crux point.
Yeah. And look, 2 at 11 as well, that slope. If you missed that crimp like the boys both did. Yeah.
Seems like, well, you can see it. This is where the traffic jam is in the comp so far. So we've got some, there you go. There you go. It's a big shout out. Listen, there's a lot going on in a competition like this, folks. And if you're ever thinking you'd love to help out, volunteers are always welcome because, you've got hundreds and hundreds of competitors here for the 4 days. And Sports Climbing Australia would always love people that give a bit of hand. So, if you're ever feeling keen to help out. So we've got Sylvia Palmer from New Zealand and we've got William Smythe from Queensland ready to roll. This is our sort of mid competitors in the qualifiers here. So let's see if they can.
He's already on the wall.
Do a little something.
Out, William, is he?
Not mucking around. Yep. He's a bit taller too, so let's see if he can work out some stuff here.
Step one is definitely spot that crimp, that orange crimp, because the two boys who haven't have had a real pickle.
Yeah.
She's going to try and clip up. I was going to say she's going to try and low clip there. But I think you better be in this spot. It's a nice spot.
Nice spot for a bigger hold. Yeah. I always find the orange holds. There must be something in the orange pigment in holds that makes the holds harder to make because they're always rubbish.
I was wondering what you were going to say because I was just thinking, I think the opposite, but no, I think exactly that. They're orange always seem to be
slippery,
low profile and slopey-ish. Yeah, weird.
Yep. Anyway,
even our stock, I always said to the boys, you need something more positive in orange. It's either
if we've got any hold experts on, why is always the orange ones rubbish? Tell us in the chat, folks.
Or prove us wrong. Tell us about an orange that's good because I don't believe they exist.
Yes.
Really nice. Come on. So he's just taking his time now. He's sort of a bit of a slow chalk up.
Yeah, that's good here. All right. William looking good. Sylvia doing okay. She's sort of moving. That is a bit of a steep section, that section. William stepping up in here. Let's see if he can work out these
quite tight
crimpy sections.
Really able to battle that rope out.
Little awkward clipping section here, but it's across your body and sort of against the balance point. Oh, Sylvia. A little bit better. A little bit better there.
Same thing we saw with Miss Yunchin there. That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, finding...
It's funny how scary a blank spot on the wall is. All these huge holes that are rubbish. We'll end it ourselves there. But then you get a blank spot and you go, where's these rubbish holes gone back? I'll take a slope.
What's going on now? All right, let's see if William can...
He's smearing his feet.
Yep.
I think he's got one.
Oh, wow. There we go.
It's got a toe hook. That's going to be hard.
Yeah, I think, maybe what's he done?
Just swap him and he's got a heel.
Get the heel going around there or something. It's there. That's better. That's better.
Yeah. Tricky spot.
All right, William down around the high point again. Sort of that 22, I think it is, but probably a bit shy of Enzo. But could be up there in around where Jonathan was. But Sylvia in this section here.
Yeah, Sylvia's looking good. Be interesting to see.
Nice. Good controlled movements here. Starting to look a little gassed, a little powered out, but if she can get a little bit back on this section.
And again, what you don't realise at home is look at the angle of this wall. It is leaning. This isn't like she just stood in a vertical thing. She is cranking.
Let's see if she can get her foot out here a little bit, and that'll
left,
help out.
Left clip I don't think she's even looked at yet.
Yeah, I think she's going to think she's going to... Oh, okay,
That's a good spots clip. That's a nice steady step over.
Steady as well.
Weight of your feet.
Now, we know this hold needs accuracy. So when you get here a bit tired, accuracy
For her,
might be difficult.
For her, right foot first. And
Yeah.
Get your feet up first. It is, you can see it is pretty closed
Jammed right in on that crease, isn't it?
almost skipping over the big slope above it.
Yeah, that could be something where, maybe don't go for the intermediate, go for the big one.
Or is it a dyno? Go for both.
Could be.
Do not take my advice on that.
I think she needs to have a go from here. Oh,
it's no good.
Wrong hand. It's rubbish. Yep.
It's no
I
good.
think that might be the Fugazi. Is that the right word? Fugazi?
In the outdoor world, you put next.
Yeah.
It's loose rock.
Rubbish.
Make an excuse for it.
Yeah. I'll just kick it a bit till it falls off. It wasn't very useful anyway.
It's loose now.
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't, folks. Don't fire up in the chat.
Of course.
No. But there you go. All right, some big shout-outs in the chat as well. And big shout-out for the live stream. Thank you, folks. We try and do our best here. The internet gods are smiling on us today, which is nice. So send good vibes to the internet, folks. Unfortunately, that's the one thing we can't control, even with good old Elon Musk's Starlink. If it looks after us, then we'll be able to do it. But anyway, there you go. Fabulous. Ian, halfway through now. And here we go. Meredith or Enzo. Meredith Jones up there with the 24 plus. That's the score to beat.
Yeah, and I mean, to be honest, the way we saw Fletcher climb, I wouldn't expect him to. But yeah, it's exciting. It's good to see. I think pretty close pack so far. Kingswell sisters, I'm always excited to see them. They're fantastic lead climbers and they're battlers too, which is nice. But yeah, I think that 24 plus point, although it does look perilous, I think the first person just to go for the other orange hold will progress quite nicely. Yeah,
well, there you go. Well, this is Indy Fraser. Now, she's been a bit of a competitor for quite a while, reasonably experienced. All right, let's see if Indy can make it past that section, folks. We know where the traffic jam is in both of these climbs. Well, otherwise we would call it a crux. But we've got Fred Dixon. And Fred, tall climber. Let's see if a bit of height might help him out in some of these moves. All right. Underway, Indy.
A lot of great shout-outs for Will and Sylvia in the chat just then as well, and Charlotte before that.
Yep.
Thank you so much, guys. Let's keep it going for these two. Come on, Indy. Come on, Fred.
Looking good.
Such a great bunch of young athletes. This year. I mean, every year we're spoiled, but...
We are spoiled. And...
you know, Australia, I see how it is. You know, I've been to a few comps overseas, and... yeah, Aussies, as I can say, I'm an Aussie and as a citizen. Aussies do it best.
Doing it best, yeah.
Australian.
Well, you saw, Campbell and Oceana competing at the international level. Oceana got us our second bronze in Boulder.
Yeah.
And she made the finals in lead as well. Yep. What a great ambassador for the sport too, inspiring young athletes. So and Campbell doing an amazing job as well over there. So, well done.
Yeah, I mean they're both just model people as well.
Yep.
As good as anything.
Well, I was chatting with the Sports Climbing Australia team, and we are lining up to get some international competitions here in Australia in the next few years. So, folks. Just so everyone knows, while Fred and Indy make their way up to these spots in the climbing.
Indy's getting a little loosey-goosey.
A little bit of a pump there. But at Australia, for us to have the Olympic Games host the climbing comps, there we go. We have to host a few World Cups beforehand. So,
And home advantage is a big thing anyway, but especially
Yep.
for Australia, where we're traveling right around the world, completely different time zone.
Yes.
You got fatigue, you got jet lag, you got so many things. we'll let them come and step into our dojo, and see how they go.
Okay.
And let's think of this.
Come south, young man.
Another world
Indy.
at the Olympics, Oceana's only 29 herself. That's
Yeah.
not exactly old, and don't you dare say it is, chat, because I'll weep. But 29 is not old whatsoever,
No.
and I think that they say 28 to 32 is your most powerful year.
Yeah.
So
Well, both Fred and Indy need their power. Like Ian talk about power, we need some through here.
Indy looks like she's got bags for free. Yeah.
She's got some fight, Indy. Let's see if she can make this work. Oh, come on! How good was that?
Yeah, that's phenomenal. Do you know what she did? She didn't dawdle.
Oh, well done, Indy. Oh, and Fred.
Look at that heel hook.
Oh, I was so excited about Indy. I got to watch Fred. Fred was quite up there too.
He was on that same spot. He went for that toe first. And then, she didn't need her legs anymore. Well done, Indy.
What a fight to the finish that was. Well done, Indy. Yeah, and Fred, fantastic as well. I think that's pretty. Indy would book the newest high point there, but I think Fred might be equal. She's so good on you. Well done.
Showing a reaction.
Watch this.
She just hit that.
Boom.
Left. Do you know what she
Big scorpion.
Yeah, basically doesn't have anything on it, just willpower.
Yeah. That was all grit, Ian, wasn't it? And then she did the plus too. Smart climbing. Look, Fred over here. I think he might book. I think he might book the next one. Let's see. That might be the high point too.
It would have been an almost impossible clip from up there, though. So it was good.
Oh, gnarly. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Fred.
He got invisible plus.
He's just got a plus. There we go.
There you go.
No, 22 plus. Oh, yeah, he wasn't that high. Like I thought he was a bit high, but anyway. The old memory's struggling these days, Ian. Don't tell anyone.
Well, you're 29 now, Jess.
Yep.
So still
Yep. I'm just over my 30, so
Sorry.
Indy 26 plus. It's the one to chase now, folks. That's awesome. Great to see. We've got Hayley, Arabella, Esther, and Sophie, the two Kingwell twins. How's that, eh? Back to back in Boulder and back to back in lead.
Year after year, it seems. Yeah, brilliant. And lovely family, amazing team. Like the WA just seems to create.
Like we said,
monsters.
Ian and I are going to sneak over to WA and see if there's something going on that we need to learn from WA. I'm sure there is, but in the meantime, we've got
spectate and enjoy. Right?
That's it. Yeah, exactly. We've got Arabella, one of the only Canberrans ACT finalists here today, and we've got Kai as well from New South Wales. So let's see how those two go. Oh, that just gives me butterflies in my stomach. Why do the setters do that at the start?
It is funny because it's one of those things you go, and it's such a probably straightforward move. But if it gets one athlete, they have 12 months of regret for that.
That's it. Oh, it'd get in my head. I'd be freaking.
And it's just an innocent thing can happen. It doesn't mean you're less of a climber.
No.
It's just one of those things. But gosh, it's frustrating. Give me 2 jugs and a clip. And
that's it.
Best friends,
just let me get off the ground. That's it. Nothing more embarrassing than falling off on the first clip, not even getting off the ground. But anyway, these two don't have those problems here.
She's going.
Yep.
Arabella is
underway.
Going. I was going to say nice.
Different hand, Arabella. I think you can match on that big one anyway. But look at this. She's Arabella and the team.
Kai's gone a little bit more steady. He's
a steady climber. Arabella just giving it a good nudge.
Don't skip the crimp. The boys went for the sloper. He needs to hit this crimp.
Yeah.
Again, his hands are a bit twisted here. Awkward.
Looks like a bit of a strategic climber. Guy just, nice. Yep. And in lead climbing, sometimes, you do see a few of the climbers climb a little slower, not as speedy or aggressive like in Boulder, but, it can turn on you, the pace, especially when it comes to technical moves,
Yeah.
Yep.
Fair statement.
Yep. Arabella, fairly quickly up to
That's
here.
What I'm saying. She looks like explosive.
Come on, Arabella.
Swing, go, swing.
Yep. Kai.
Potentially the newer way they climb, the kids do climb that quicker way.
Yes. Well, you see a few in the World Cup. You've got the Tamoas, and they climb like Tigger.
And,
Bouncing everywhere.
But I was just going to say, I think it's this, when you see, because a lot of these Olympian World Cup climbers are 18, 19.
Yes.
And I do see the speed they got compared to your Andras and your classics, of the olden days.
Yep.
They are a lot quicker.
Well, that sort of outdoor on-site climbing, is a different behaviour in your brain.
Yeah.
But listen, we're indoors and we're competition climbing, and this is working for Arabella. Oh, nice!
I was going to say, she can stand up.
Yes. Yeah, that's a power move right there. Yeah, with a bit of height, that seemed to be.
But now what she do with the left foot here? She's going to on the jit. Yeah. So she's going to have to hit the right hand again.
Let's see what she can do here.
I'd almost swap my feet, hit the right hand, lead down, clip it with your left.
Flip over, yeah.
Go right to right, or just ignore the low orange.
Well, let's see if Kai can move through this section.
He's at the mill splitter here. Looks like he's just
bit of a cross through, isn't it? So he's seen that early. If he can get his foot around for the heel, it does help.
The heel's going to take the weight.
This is nice. And listen, strong. Look at this. What a great position. Pulled right in over that heel. That's
expertise.
Yeah, that is nice. That's great body position right there.
Yep, and then rise up off that heel. Let the heel stick. Stick heel.
Nice. Yeah, stayed on that heel all the way over. Look, there is. Oh, come on, son. Oh, yeah.
And that's when you have the right size shoe.
Yep.
When you do it and the little bagginess in the back of the heel just starts sliding down.
You go, no.
Give me a 39.5 quick.
Yeah, we were doing. We were actually outdoors the other day doing that, and we were doing this heel look, and our shoes were just rolling off for the mantle. It's like
there's nothing you can do.
All right, Kai there, just not holding. Now we know that's the section you've got to get through.
Do you know that is the one benefit of your nemesis, Chase? Well, although you are one now, the sock climber. You really fills the heel out.
Listen, Ian, don't tell anyone, but I have worn some socks recently.
No, I heard it. Yeah. I heard. We've just, the it's prevalent in my mind.
Not all the time, but just in a certain pair of shoes. Those Andra shoes, they don't breathe, and you sweat way more in them. So anyway.
But yeah, I'm going to say I've seen a few where, if you're not doing the tiny little intricate toe work, 26 plus in your first round.
Yeah, well done, Indy.
Wait.
Yeah, no.
So Arabella got less than Indy.
Yeah, because she didn't go for that plus.
She didn't go out to the left.
Her foot popped off. So, it was just, I was thinking, go to the plus, and then her foot popped off just in that moment. So, there you go.
But yeah, no, I do think, sometimes if it's not a real intricate toe thing, toe type climbing, having a sock, it does fill the heel out a little bit nicer. It
does. Look, keep a little bit of something going on there.
It's so ill shoes, Jason. So ill rocks. That's got an unbelievable tight heel on it. It's really nice.
Have to maybe try a few of those on.
Slip-on too.
Well, mate, when we launch our podcast soon, Climbing for Gold, we might test a few of those out, shoe reviews. But next up, Hayley Batista, and she's been competing quite a lot, and Daniel Cowling.
Always
absolute keen bean, and competing 3 or 4 years now. Started in the youth in the lower age sections, and has been climbing.
Haley's been about that Brisbane scene for many years. Daniel obviously started with a core as well, and I believe apparently years back, and then obviously they have Toowoomba now. They had a rope gym for a bit. The family climbed Brisbane too, so he's got a lot of experience on the ropes. And he's currently, I think, just come fresh back from, as I mentioned,
some training in Japan, wasn't it?
Training.
Yep. But we should expect good things from him then. Yep.
Brilliant. Both incredible. Both.
Well, we've got the 2 Maroons, the 2 Queenslanders on the wall. Let's see if they can do something special here today. In unison.
Yeah, always nice.
Hayley underway.
She's nippy.
All right, Daniel.
These are your third place qualifiers, by the way, if you're wondering where we're at in the list, everyone.
Daniel sporting the Andras as well.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, let's see if that works. Loves his maroon kit as well. He's always in the full maroon kit. That's
repping the state.
Repping the state.
Just a little bit of a sloper spot there. Really trusting the rubber in those shoes, isn't he? Don't miss the crimp, Dan.
Yeah, keep an eye on the crimp, son. There we go.
He's not gone for it too. He's missing it too.
Oh no.
Crimp.
Well, he doesn't need it, Ian.
Well,
let's see if that's the case there.
In my mouth. Hang on.
We might expect.
On the orange.
Yeah, we might expect some decent things up a bit higher. But let's see. He's doing that crimp now, though. Hopefully that hasn't sort of burned him out too early.
Well, that's what Liam and that saw as well. That,
Yeah.
no.
Oh! That's a shame, but that's how it works, isn't it? Really. Now, but Haley, really quickly to this section here. That's climbed fast.
She was flying on the right. Dang, that was lucky. Just as the ruthlessness of lead, same as when Liam and that they missed that orange crimp. I just think that double slope takes out of it. Haley, I say I'm always impressed with her on boulder, but she's such a multi athlete. This is where you'd clip around the back. There you go. Stress.
I
love the experienced lead clippers. They
yeah.
You know, these sport climbing kids
can clip from anywhere. Now,
I thought that's good. Make it as small a move as possible.
Oh no! Yeah.
Man, you've got to hit that left edge and just
perfect,
sacrifice an inch of flesh and just go for it.
Yeah, and I think too that one a bit more statically if she had the power and just drop that knee a little bit more rather than the pop for it. But this is the one and done shot of lead climbing, folks. You know?
Yeah, this is why I was saying it almost looks at that right hand so much better.
Yeah. And for me, you know, that next hold too, I mean, the clip on that next hold looks rubbish as well. It's right in the way.
Yeah.
It's like...
just dangling in the middle of the meat.
It's okay. Anyway, this is what you got to battle, the conditions, the wall, the situation, whatever it is. That's the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah, 24 plus for Haley, so puts her in that same spot with the rest of the pack. So she's in third spot at the moment. Second because of the Queensland card, the Australia card, not being New Zealand, so second in the event.
And a little bit of count back too sometimes, folks. You know, if they qualify a bit higher, then they get, you know, it's an equal score, then the qualifiers bump them up.
Arabella, Haley, Laura and Iris at the moment, with Sylvia from New Zealand in fourth. So there'll be the two podiums afterwards. There'll be the event and the actual nationals. So the event is the one that they have with New Zealanders on it.
Yep.
But yeah, at the moment, 1, 2, 3 is all Australia. I apologise. New South Wales, A6, and Queensland.
Yep.
So yeah, we've got Sophie Kingwell out next.
The two Western Australian competitors, sisters, the twins, and the two New Zealanders. So there you go. Yep.
So technically, we have our event podium is
for the female finals.
Kai.
Yep.
Enzo,
for the male. Yeah.
And Fred. That's your 1, 2, 3. Kai, Enzo, Fred, because the last two are New Zealanders.
But what we would love to see,
I was
going to say, we'd love to see a top, wouldn't we? That's and the crowd deserves a top. So let's go, folks, because arguably they saved the best till last.
Yeah, come on, Sophie, let's go.
All the best on the day. There we go. Oof. Every time. But she's on the wall, and we're underway.
Just show us it from the next move, Jess.
Yeah, it'll be less clammy hands for me. But now she's on the wall. Sophie, looking good. Early days though. Xavier. It's a bit awkward, this sort of first section. It'd be a little bit out of balance this whole time. Let's see if Xavier can sort of get his mojo on. Sophie climbing quickly.
Come on.
Nice straight arms, efficient climbing.
I do love the 8B chop bags. It's good to see so many people rep them. Little shake out early for Sophie there.
Nice little heel hook there. Pretty solid by the look of it. But
magnificent clip there.
Yeah. Very smooth. Oh no! Come on, the crimp.
No.
The crimp.
Why is nobody using that crimp?
It's very difficult. He's got it.
Bit late though. He's gonna have to palm down on it now.
Yeah. Oh.
Xavier's good.
Okay, let's see if he can recover some energy here. He's not looking comfortable yet, Ian, though. But
climb your way out.
Yeah.
Sophie's looking good.
Sophie in her flow right now and looking fantastic. Expecting good things, but she is yet to get into this.
Oh, that's a great angle. Look at that.
Good shot.
Good shot. One of those first clippers that I like. When they just hand up, straight in down. Beautiful.
Yep. She's looking great here, Sophie. Oh, not so. Oh, but a little bit taller, can probably afford a bit of a stretch move.
So
Xavier,
she wasn't last year. That's the thing. They've had a growth spurt.
Well, Xavier has got himself to this section here, so you know, not as smooth as he would have liked, I'm sure, but he's gotten here.
He might be
That's all that matters.
energy.
Yep,
He
yep.
might be in
He
his
might
head
be.
thinking,
Yep.
I am sweet.
Yep. Let's hope he's got a little bit more left in the tank, because
Let's do the little kick over like this.
this becomes a steep section. Well, he is a boulderer, a power boulderer, so you would think that this section would suit him quite nicely if he's got a bit left in the tank.
There you go. Again,
He's still got to do this. He's still got to do this clip though.
Clip from here. Clip from here.
Yeah, this is going to be
Yup.
pumpy for the clip.
Yup. Clip. Yeah. All of that.
Oh,
right
crikey. Oh, no, the clip. Oh, now Sophie hit that one just super smooth. All right, let's see what she's got. And clipping from it. Wow. Okay.
Actually, yeah, clipping from there is insanity.
Well, that just
confident
shows
she
what she's got. All
I
right.
think you go right again. Swap your feet and go right hand.
Oh.
Trust in me. Right foot on the right jib.
Yeah.
Right hand up. Hit the high one. Come across left hand clip. I'm telling you. Come on, Esther. Do it for me. Prove it.
Well,
my shoes, Jess.
well, there, I think that's an equal, but she'll pop to the top on count back.
Yes.
But again, folks, don't trust Ian and I's calculations, but that's probably what will happen. Yep,
look,
Sophie popped to the top.
You have to go round the quick. That's such an annoying drop.
I think that's something that it's not great, but Xavier.
Maybe he's planned there for this reason, you know?
Yep. Well, that's what we're saying, right? You know, you've got to roll with what you got. These are the conditions. Everyone has to face them, so it's not unfair for anyone else.
Yeah, no,
it's just what it is. But there you go, Sophie popping to the top, and Xavier as well, getting to a good spot there. However, Xavier can't win the competition for the national, but he can take home a podium for the comp. So, but that's good. That's what we expect, though. You know, you expect the top finishers to get a bit higher on the wall. Great for the competition, great for the competitors, great for the vibe. So there you go.
She's doing a back thread, I think, with figure eight there.
Yep.
Chris loves that. The old thread back. I like the
no
double
need.
ball line. But
You know what's a great YouTube channel? How Not To. Have you watched it?
I haven't.
Oh, it's
hey,
fantastic. Yep.
everybody at home should check it out. You say?
Oh, it's a great channel. What they test out knots, they test out equipment, they break them all the time. It's fantastic.
Oh,
yeah,
I do like the ones where they show you the strength for the quick draw
Yes.
on the carabiner and see what's going to.
I love it.
What it's going to crack.
Anyway,
out.
how Not To YouTube
yeah,
channel.
That's the one they've done it, because I saw one where they bought all the ones off AliExpress.
That's it.
They were like,
And you're like,
saying, yeah, it's,
don't use them, you're going to die.
Yeah.
But there you go, Esther. Right now, the other sister.
Okay.
Let's see what goes on. And Fletcher was doing great in the boulder as well. So, you know.
He's big as well. Big lad.
Yep. Let's see.
Come on, Esther.
It comes down to this, folks. It's the last climb of their competition. And Esther's on. Good.
Okay. Nobody's fallen at the first clip, so I'm happy.
No, don't say that.
No, that's it.
We're good. It's
She's
done.
faster.
What is she doing here?
Dino
Matching on this. Okay.
It
All
is.
right.
Do you know what I find sometimes it's so interesting with climbing? Sometimes you see the most talented climbers just get a little bamboozled by a move, and then they're like, oh, what? Okay, and then next thing you know, they just cruise past a million hard things.
Yeah. All right, Esther. A little glitchy start, but I think she'll get into a groove here soon enough. And Fletcher underway. That whole first section's quite weird because it's straight up and down for the males. Yeah, the males.
Yeah, it's so vertical.
Yeah.
That's what I actually was really respecting that before. I thought huge slope, and it's such a vertical line that you really got to work. Yeah, it's nice, really smart.
Yep.
Great route setting.
Fletcher spotting that crimp quickly and looking actually really smooth here. Esther in a groove now, which is great. So, and climbing reasonably quickly too, not mucking around. She must know there's a little bit of steepness up high.
Yeah, and I think this national fever's kicking around. So I had a little climb yesterday morning when I was trying to fix a cough machine, and I tell you what, there were so many people in the gyms climbing yesterday, and I thought, the hype of this comp, it always does. All
it's always awesome. Yeah.
So if you are sat at home, this is your go-to for when we finish commentating today. Get yourselves a little afternoon climb on.
Yeah, and listen, get on down to Ballina if you're anywhere in the Gold Coast or Brizzy.
Not today.
Yeah, not today. In the next few days, these climbs will be left up, folks, by the way, so you can go down and try out all the national climbs. which is
yeah,
awesome. Yeah.
If you think you can do it better,
Yeah.
now you heard me telling them how to do it. That's not me saying I can. You will not see me up on hole
All right.
26 plus.
We're going to be recording Ian tomorrow, folks, live.
There's been a mix-up. No, I couldn't do it, but I was saying what
There
I
we
think.
go.
But you
All
should
right.
try it. If anyone can, and tag them in your Instagram, have a good go.
Absolutely.
This gym gives a heap to set up.
All right.
It takes.
Fletcher and Esther up in the area they need to be for the high point.
Oh.
Esther looking good. Fletcher looking pretty comfortable here, Ian. Like he's not even huffing and puffing just yet.
He's going
All right, Esther, this is the move.
Don't like the toe.
Oh, nice. Controlled as well.
Is he looking at the left, though?
All right, she's a bit tall here. Maybe she's going to go from the low. Oh, what's going on here?
He did there? He just nearly crossed. He just canvassed.
Getting around. Oh, what is she doing here, Ian?
She matched.
Oh, she knows what she's doing. Esther, that's it. There's the win. Yeah, and Fletcher, is he going to make the high point too? Oh, all right, let's see a top. Let's see a top. Yep. All right, Fletcher. Come on. Oh, all right.
Dude, he looked like he was about to go a minute ago and just kept hanging.
He's going, and he's making it look good. Esther, a few moves from the top, folks.
I think I need to see his pass go. 26.
All right, Esther there.
Yeah, come on, Esther. Well done, Fletch. Well done.
All right, this is awesome. This is how the comp works, folks.
Dueling tops.
Yeah, dueling tops. Oh, no! Oh, Esther takes it out, though, but Fletcher's still on the wall. Absolutely monstering this thing.
She won't know that's enough, but it is.
All right, let's cut to the top shot. Let's cut to this top shot. We've got a camera for it. Other one. There we go. Up a little bit.
We can see his
Needs
legs.
to be set up there.
We can see his legs. And there's his hands.
There we go. Leave that camera in.
The silk pony move.
Oh, Fletcher. Anyway, still wins it. But we'll give it to him. We'll give it to him.
Just unfortunate judges, man.
Well done. Oh, well, how good was that? All right, I love that. Anyway, down to the last climber. Wins, almost tops for both of them. That was great. That's what the crowd loved. Yep. He's like, yeah, I'll just show this. And Fletch, come on. Anyway, well done, Fletcher.
Absolute whip, is he?
No. Well, I mean, you just showed how in form he is, hey? Just, that's a fantastic high point. Well done, Fletcher. 34. Yep, as we go. There you go. Well, let's have a look at the females as well, because we do know our winner there as well, which is Esther. Doing well, and she absolutely deserved that one. And just
33 plus Esther.
Yeah.
Then her sister's second, Sophie, and Indy Fraser third. So
all right.
Very successful family outing.
Absolutely. Well, folks, that's pretty well your lineup there of the competition and the nationals. So you can minus the New Zealand crew out of the top, but there is usually some time for appeals if there's anything that someone wants to appeal about the competitor's score. And don't go away. We'll leave you with a few highlights. We'll be right back with the 19s, folks. Only sort of 10 or 15 minutes, so don't go anywhere. That was great. That was a great comp. Great to have you on the live stream. Make sure you share it around. Let everyone know. And we'll be back real soon, folks. Don't go away.
love.